popular events in the import tuner scene. Here in the States, drift drivers are predominantly male. Women are highly regarded and recognized off the track, but they have yet to make an impression on the track. That's one of the reasons Nadine Sue decided to start the Drifting Pretty program.
Being a woman in drifting, you're definitely a minority. We're out here to provide a school for the girls to learn drifting. A lot of the girls are here today. It's their first time at a track. Hi. The goal is basically to have the girls have fun on the track, not worry about what everybody else thinks, because when you're having a good time, everything else kind of seems to fall into place.
Now in its 4th year, more and more girls are showing up to be a part of the program.
We have tons of girls showing up to these events from all over the place. They're determined. They have so much fun with each other. You know, they're out laughing, and that's what Drifting Pretty is about, the bonding, the common interest in drifting.
I got into Drifting Pretty when I went to a drift event and I saw Nadine drifting, and then I found out that she had this program just for ladies. We don't have to worry about guys showing off and making us feel bad.
I was kind of getting tired of being, you know, the pretty little girlfriend sitting in the passenger seat. So I got my car. From there, I just started drifting.
Because Drifting Pretty is for grassroots entry-level drivers, the program follows a highly structured curriculum of training activities, ranging from monthly meetings, racing lectures, tech lessons, as well as hands-on race training in a variety of settings.
It's not easy, right?
The women in this program participate in autocross, road races, go-kart sessions, and of course, drifting. They have also expanded their curriculum to not only teach girls how to drive,
You let go of the steering wheel too late.
but how to work on their cars.
My car is a 240SX hatchback. I got it for $1,600. I spent $15,000 on mods and everything. My first upgrade was suspension. I got coilovers and some arms, some camber arms. I went ahead with the 5-lug conversion so that way I could slap on bigger brakes, the Z32 brakes. Of course, run bigger wheels. Sylvia front, along with the aero bumper and the paint job. My car is a 1990 Nissan 240SX. It has a HAS air filter, Tomei 2-way LSD, KTS coilovers. My tires are the Kumo Extas. They seem to work very well, by the way, and last pretty long.
Not only are these girls pretty, they can definitely drift. Maybe us guys should take a hint, get off our butts, and start practicing a little bit more. We'll follow up with them later, so stay tuned. When we Welcome back to Redline TV. We're hanging out with one of the only female drift groups in the country, Drifting Pretty.
I've been to a lot of events with these girls, and I've been able to work closely with them. A lot of times they'll have something holding them back, and it's not necessarily them. Sometimes it's their car. And today, a lot of the girls came out with new equipment. They're determined to not get held back by their cars anymore.
I drive a 1994 Mazda Miata. Basically, the engine is completely stock, except for some sway bars and a strut bar. The suspension, I have Megan coilovers on, the Nardi steering wheel with NRG hub and quick release, and also a crystal shift knob, and that thing on the e-brake, I forgot what it was called. Spin turn knob. There we go.
My car is a 1992 240SX. It has an SR20 DET motor swap. It's pretty much a stock motor on stock turbo, and I have Cusco suspension and a welded differential. That's the only mods I have on my car. I believe that your car is like one with you. I don't call it it, I call it her. If you are really dedicated to what you love, because I love driving, sky's the limit, you know, you can do anything.
It sounds like they're knowledgeable about their cars. Let's see if that knowledge translates to the track. They may be amateurs, but they don't hesitate to smoke it up and tear some rubber on the track.
Being out there was pretty fun, pretty different. On my first try, I was giving it too much gas and just burning out and losing total control of the car.
my first day practicing with my LSD, we just installed it. I started with donuts and working on my throttle and my counter steering because I seem to have an issue with the whole balancing of that.
You know, I want to be able to do the figure eight so that way I can move on to the sweeper. The figure eight is a little bit more technical than a sweeper. You have to concentrate more on your steering and throttle control, and all the little things matter. If you're off by half a second, it means a big difference.
The sweeper, it turns out that I was being a little bit, just a tad aggressive, and that's why I kept spinning out at the end. Mark was telling me to just let off a little bit, just let it slide, and just ease it on in. And then I was able to do it. That was fun. Like, I could do figure eights, I could do donuts. I could even attempt to do the sweeper now. So with Drifting Pretty, I learned a whole lot.
Thanks to Drifting Pretty, it looks like there could be some new competition coming to the drifting events.
I've seen everybody improve so drastically. You know, the instructors kept telling me all day, where are these girls from? These aren't the same girls that we started with in the beginning of the year. And so...
I was really surprised on how well the girls picked up on my instruction. All of you shocked us. This person shocked me in particular, and that's Kathy.
My instructional session with Benson went great. I'm pretty excited that I got Most Improved Award. I was able to correct a lot of errors with him in the car because he was able to spot them until I had someone in the car and made it a little easier for me to hold the steering wheel right, grip it at the right time, let it go at the right time.
Seeing her having tons of trouble to today when she's doing donuts all day long without a problem, like she's been doing it for years, she has to be, you know, probably one of the most improved for me today.
We gotta give each other a round of applause. You guys did freaking awesome today.
The instructors were very helpful. They don't put you down regardless of what you do that day. If you mess up, you know, there's always room to improve, and they're always giving you feedback so that you can improve the next time you go out.
You almost found it.
The girls did really wonderfully, and they weren't as nervous, anywhere near as being nervous as I thought they would be, and that just made me really proud. Ladies watching, go to driftingpretty.com, email me, and let's get you on the track.
Not only are these girls learning the fundamentals of drifting, they look good doing it. That's it for our pretty drifters. We'll see you at the track sometime. When we return.